What happened to Black?
What happened to Black? Black got lazy, man.
Davis,
yes. Man. Numero uno.
Putting it out there on them boys, man.
Yes, he is. I don't think nobody's going to be able to stop him no time soon. He's going to go out like Mayweather.
I think he's going to go out like Mayweather, too.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, one of the things that really, really got me about this whole Gervonta Tank Davis thing, from the eyes of Oscar De La Hoya and Bernard Hopkins, when they were going through all of the conferences, the press conferences and things like that, one of Oscar De La Hoya's last statements, man, was that Tank's team wasn't behind him, man. They said his team wasn't behind him. So check.
You talking about in this fight right here? Overall.
In the Ryan Garcia fight, they said Tank's team didn't believe in him. They were kind of sketchy of him and stuff like that. Now we know, Tank got a lot of different things going on. We know that Tank got a lot of issues outside of the ring, man. I won't say a lot, but he had the whole thing in the stadium to where, you know what I'm saying, he kind of strong armed this girl a little bit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How you feel about that?
Well, I don't think he should have strong armed his old lady, you know what I'm saying? But, a man gotta understand a woman is there to apply pressure. And if you're not understanding that pressure will bust pipes, the same thing can happen to anybody, like with Tank Davis, you know what I'm saying? He has a lot of family issues. You know what I'm saying? From a broken home and fatherless. You know what I'm saying? So you got to look at the issue that Floyd Mayweather came in his life and nurtured him as he was his father. But he was no relation like that. He got into that boy's life that man's life, for the simple fact he wanted to shape him and mold him the same way that the late Custom model groomed Mike Tyson. You know what I'm saying? You could take the kid out the jungle, but you can't take the jungle out the kid.
Okay. That's true, man. And and I think that they thought that was gonna be a factor for Tank. They thought that the fact that Tank had a bunch of stuff going on outside of the ring, I think
it was going to deter him.
It was going to mess with his mental, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But they not understanding that not only is he a very skilled fighter, he's a very mentally strong person to be able to have to go through that, man. When you come through them trenches like that, it ain't like being the California kid to where, you know what I'm saying, you might grow up with a silver spoon in your mouth or something like that. You know what I'm saying? This man had to, and they kept killing me with this, Ryan Garcia, he's been fighting since he was 7 years old. Like, Tank been fighting since he was 5, man.
Amen.
What make you think that, he was going to be
ready?
Yeah.
I want to ask you a question. How did you like the work that his corner man? His corner man was really issuing him to go in there and do damage like he did.
Wait, he said it. He said that,
stop playing with him.
Right. Stop playing with him. And then he said, man, I'm building him up for punishment. So if you building the man up for punishment, what else you gonna think about? Like Rocky? You know what I'm saying? Apollo Creed, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Them boys is in there taking, and I put that out there for the, you know what I'm saying, the fantasy world, you know what I'm saying? But they was in there fighting to the death. You know what I'm saying? It was a blood battle.
Like it was a gladiator of blood.
Right. Gladiator sport. And I always, that's funny you said that, man. I always used to tell them cats at Publix, man.
Right.
When I was doing the selecting. I was doing the selecting and picking the groceries and building the pallets and stuff.
Yeah.
They always used to laugh at me because my facial expressions when I was picking the pallets, like when you pick those pallets, you're on production based time.
Right.
So the faster you go, the more money you make.
Yes.
I was making $28 an hour out there.
Hmm.
So I was going pretty fast. But, man, I was 36, 37 years old out there picking against kids that was like 19, 20, 21.
Wow.
So they laughing at me about my facial expression, but in a sense, man,
You was growing.
I'm like 15, 20 years older than y'all out here giving y'all the work.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And as I'm giving you the work, you know what I'm saying? Like,
See, you was a leader. They didn't respect.
I told them every time I got off the floor, I said, boy, I'm a gladiator, son.
Yeah, you're a gladiator and you're a leader.
I'm a
You're
gladiator.
not a follower.
Man, I said that's the main point. I'm a gladiator, man.
Yes.
When I was outside playing basketball at night till the street light came on,
You
me and my
wanted to
homeboy was out there battling. It was like, boy, I ain't going home without the dub. You know what I'm saying?
I'm glad you said that because it reminded me of when I was a kid in Brooklyn. We used to have literally rock fights.
What?
Yeah, rock fights.
Damn.
And somebody hit you with a rock on your face or head, well, you be out. Out like a light until the kid mom come and say, y'all stop that.
What?
Yeah, man, them was the good old days.
We had
We was gladiators for real.
Yeah, we had me and my boy Money. Shout out my boy Kinlaw. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who this OBY Kinlaw is, but nigga, we the original Kinlaw, man.
That's right.
We was out there with the BB guns in the field.
Yeah.
We country boys. We out there looking for moccasins and rattlesnakes and stuff like that. But
Rabbits
while we out there playing behind the trees, boy, we busting each other with the BB gun, man.
Word.
It take one hit, you be like, hey man, come on, man, quit that, man. We want to fight after that,
I know, especially if it hit you hard.
Yeah. I hit him in the butt one time. Man. My boy got mad as hell. And he came out. I was like, all right, bro. All right.
Jumped out of his skin, right?
What? For them to not recognize straight up that he was a gladiator, bro. I mean, that's the main thing. But this the kicker, How you feel about Oscar De La Hoya and Bernard Hopkins? They weren't in a post press conference. They weren't at the fight.
Right. But they had commented.
You didn't see them at the fight, and then you didn't see them after the fight. When they go in the ring, they say, hey, who won? Them jokers had them fled the scene. And then the post press conference when they got
You know
both.
why they fled the scene though?
Why?
Because they were betting against Tank.
That's crazy, boy.
They wanted the other guy to win.
That's crazy.
It was like more odds. You understand what I'm saying? Like, say for instance, you Roy Jones and I'm Sugar Ray Leonard. Who you think they betting on? Not me, I'm Leonard. They betting on Roy Jones.
Roy Jones, yeah.
Because Roy Jones
is a pound for pound.
Pound for pound fighter.
Gladiator.
Sugar Ray Leonard was just like a Muhammad Ali type of fighter.
He was more pretty boy.
Pretty boy.
Top.
Floating on his feet and stuff like that. Stinging you. But you got real gladiators in there like Tank, Floyd Mayweather. I'm not taking nothing away from him. You know what I'm saying? Mike Tyson, he's still a gladiator. And people don't even know he's still involved in fighting. You know what I'm saying?
Mike Tyson?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike Tyson.
Yeah, he's still trained.
Yeah, he trained.
He trains. He's still trained. He know martial arts too.
Yeah, I believe Mike do.
Yeah, Mike know martial arts.
I looked at one of his training sessions. I'm like, Mike don't even be no damn trainer, man.
Nah, he got it already.
Yeah.
See, Mike got messed up when Cuts the Model died. You know what I'm saying? And the other trainer was supposed to groom Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson wasn't ready to accept the responsibility he placed on his shoulder at that time. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of things passed him by because of other things on the outside. Negativity, a lot of negativity.
So his trainer died?
Yeah, Cuts the Model had died.
You know, man, that's
the other guy took over Cuts the Model spot, and Mike Tyson wasn't too pleased with that. But the man was training Mike Tyson for the next level of the pendulum punching and all that stuff like that. You know, I know because I love boxing.
Okay.
You know, I grew up in Brooklyn, and my family ran the Bed-Stuy Gym. You know,
okay.
Peace to Brooklyn. Peace to my family, the Boston family,
yeah,
and
shout
everybody
out Brooklyn
else.
For sure.
Yes. Peace to my brother out here, my counterpartner. Let's stay connected, y'all.
That's what's up, man.
You gotta stay connected.
Y'all already know.
That's
Y'all
right.
already know, man. You gotta stay connected, man. But doggone, I just found it weird that they left him, last night. You know what I'm saying? They weren't there. He's a young fighter, and for them not to be in his corner, when he lost or whatnot. Then I found it crazy that he got knocked down by a body blow, bro. What kind of blow?
He wasn't ready.
What kind of hit?
Now, they try to soup that boy up, talking about he is a super trainer. You know what I'm saying? He's been training like since he was,
Well,
they try to predict.
Hey, man, what
he did hit Davis with a nice blow, but it didn't phase him.
I seen him hit that, whatever that bag is. It's like a big ball. It's like a huge speeding bag. Like the speed bag is real small, but it got that big joint that's hanging up there.
Right.
Boy, he was tagging the heck out of that mess, bro.
But it's different from a moving object. I'm talking about a moving object that can go bundle the radar. You know what I'm saying? And hit you back.
When he was there, Tank was there for like 2-3 seconds, like almost like he was waiting, man.
Waiting for the opportunity.
Man,
to hit him in the solar plex.
When he came back, he died. I'm like, man, that couldn't have been like, it reminded me of like one of them doggone Jean-Claude Van Damme movies where, you know what I'm saying?
The pressure points.
Right.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Like,
bro, where in the world? Like, how? And it never looked like Tank hit somebody hard when he knocked him out.
Nah.
He'd be like, yo, what? He didn't even hit him hard.
You know what he did? He studied the art of pressure points. See, even boxers, not just martial artists, a lot of people have to study pressure points. Even athleticisms, like football, baseball, they have to know the pressure points, where to hit the ball or whatever. You know what I'm saying? To go in there and win.
Yeah.
It's all about winning. A lot of people wasn't in that man corner because they wanted to keep him the underdog. They felt that he's on top. They don't want to see him on top. They want to see a new underdog come in and take his spot. And that was that boy.
And
I
think that's a very good point, man. I like that point, and I really hate the fact that it was so many people doubting Tank, man. It was so many people doubting Tank, man. I hate, bro. Jamal Charlo being the biggest one of them, man. How you bet 20 bands against Tank, bro? Is you stupid, bro?
You seen Mike Tyson in the ring when they were doing the preliminary?
Yeah.
You see how he was smiling, right?
Man,
he was sitting there like he was the happiest man alive.
He like, man, you about to get your ass ate up, bro. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Mike represents my cousin Gervonta. He's your cousin too. He represents him.
That's what's up, man.
He represented him. You know what I'm saying? Because he paid homage to the fight. And it's not the first time.
The fact that it was so many people doubting him because of all of the negative things that were going on outside of the rings. In my heart of hearts, I felt like Oscar De La Hoya and Ryan Garcia collectively felt like just because that he had so much stuff going on out of the ring
that he was gonna win.
That Ryan was gonna win, man. Right. Because Tank had so much stuff going on outside of the ring. And I was kind of pissed off of it, like, cause I'm like, Tank might have to go do some time or something like that. I was hearing and whatnot.
Yeah.
So if you got that type of road ahead of you, you know what I'm saying, to where you got to cover a mistake that you made from before.
Yeah.
Now people trying to play on your mental. Like, oh, okay, you know what I'm saying? Well, he ain't this, he ain't that. Then you gonna put Jesus in touch, you know what I'm saying? Oh, man, I just want to, here go Ryan. I want to give a shout out to, it's cool, man. It's cool. Your faith is your faith and your religion is your religion. But even when they had the Last Supper, you know what I'm saying? And Jesus was teaching them how to pray, you know what I'm saying?
Who betrayed him?
It wasn't about the betrayal. It was about him praying in peace, in silence.
Right.
Not out for everybody to see it.
That's right. I understand what you're saying.
In secret.
Some things you have to keep in secret.
Right before the Our Father prayer started,
right,
Jesus was chastising the disciples about doing things in secret. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like going behind his back and all that stuff.
No,
right?
Not like that. Just doing things to where, they're not trying to show off. They're not trying to show off. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So I'm not trying to show this off, man, or I'm not trying to show off and say this or say that, man. Do it in a humble fashion. It's basically what they say. Humble, yeah. So when you pray like this. Then he showed them how to do it. Don't do it openly in front of everybody else
for
to
recognition.
See. Right. Yes. Don't do it like that.
Because recognition gonna fool you.
Right. What you putting on the show for?
Yeah.
And that's how I felt about Garcia. I felt like, okay, he trying to put on this Jesus Almighty, you know what I'm saying? But Tank, right, he called it. But you gambling? That's how you ease your mind? You going to the casinos, you know what I'm saying? And drinking on the plane and stuff like that. You doing this stuff right here just to, you know what I'm saying, for relaxation and stuff like that. And Oscar De La Hoya, man, that dude just makes my skin crawl. Cause I'm looking at him. And
you know why? He think he was the #1 pretty boy back then. He was like the fighter. Come on, you gotta look at it. He took like Hector Camacho on those spot. Right. You know what I'm saying, for the Latinos.
Yeah, but he represents, to me, he like dirty representation of Mexicans, period.
Oh, bro. Yeah.
Like, I mean, when you see a Mexican.
Do you think the cartel care about the people when they put on
that's one thing I'm not going to touch, man.
I'm just asking you a question.
Do you think what now?
I said, do you think that what people do?
So, man, it's funny you bring up the cartel, man, because like, when I look at Oscar De La Hoya, man, I look at, you know, like, just in his face, his facial expressions, they really tell me everything, man. Like, when I look at his face, bro, I see like one of those Mexicans that, you know, that'll befriend you only to take something from you afterwards. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like one of the ones that be on that trickery. You know what I'm saying? Like if you went into probably Laredo, Mexico, where all of the drug dealing and all of that stuff going down, one of them cats gonna try to trick you out of your bag or whatnot, or if you're not doing exactly protocol, they gonna off you. Yeah, they gonna off you, bro. Like that's something I don't play with. But when I looked at Ryan Garcia mama yesterday, man, his mama look hardcore Mexican. And see, I done drove trucks, man. I done drove trucks all over the West Coast, all the way to California, down in the Eastport and everything. So it's like, when I see a Mexican, and the dirtiest Mexicans I seen was in Laredo, Texas, or when you go to somewhere like Kansas City, or Missouri City, somewhere like that, bro. Like, them Mexicans is some. You go to the bar, you see some hardcore Mexicans, man.
Right.
Look at their hands, their feet, nigga. You know they done
been through the mill.
Yeah, they done been through it, son.
You know, I wanted to speak on that. You know, like the Mexicans, right, originally came from our rib, like the Adams syndrome. And the reason why I say it like that is because there are black people over there in Mexico, but they don't really show you that. And then if you was to speak to the lighter Mexicans, they'll really tell you, that their ancestors are African.
Wow. That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? So like I said, black has to get back to being black.
I heard that.
No matter what color or what language you speak. Because we all derive from that same melting pot of color. We're people of color.
When I looked at that dude's face, I knew for a fact, man. I'm like, man,
he got issues.
Yeah, it's something up with Oscar, bro. Yeah. And when they left, and they didn't even show up for, you know what I'm saying, the aftermath of everything yesterday. It kind of made me. Matter of fact, when I seen Garcia on the previews eating that taco, man, he had a crunchy taco, man. It looked like the driest damn taco I ever seen. You know? that shit didn't look like no authentic damn taco. He had to pull away from that darn taco. I'm like,
you should have the burritos.
I'm like, bro, there's something wrong with this dude right here, bro. Straight up, man. But they didn't. They say that you know they talk about this rehydration clause and all of this stuff like that, man. Look, point blank, plain and simple, man. He came out there aggressive. And when you come out there aggressive, you give your opponent time to line you up. They already training for the defense. Yeah, they training for the defense already.
He was just waiting for him to slip up.
Waiting for him to slip up, man.
Like he
already knocked him down in the second round, man.
Wow.
Knocked him down in the second round, man. I'm talking about
all his fights is basically the same. I'm talking about Davis. You know what I'm saying? His opponents ain't up to what they standards
and see, you know,
supposed to be, and what other people are putting them on that pedestal to be.
Yeah, and I think they judging his knockouts by, you know, like, okay, you know, if somebody hits you with a hard right, then it's like, oh, he's sleeper. You know what I'm saying? But nah, he been telling you, man, I'm way more skilled than that. You know what I'm saying? This ain't just, oh, I'm about to line up and go for the kill. You know what I'm saying? This is, I'm about to.
He said he equally skilled in both arms with the power.
Yeah, I'm about to pick you apart, and once I pick you apart, and
I'm gonna tear you down like a tree.
Yeah. Now, bro, who I really like, man, not to just throw anybody out there, because you know we really talking about the face of boxing, which is Tank, man. But boy, I want to see Errol Spence do some more, bro.
Yeah.
Boy, I want to see Errol Spence in the same light I see Tank in, man. I like Errol Spence, bro.
Right.
Yeah, but man,
there are so many great guys like that. Like, you know, going back in the past, Jab Judy, he was another good boxer.
Man, I don't know about that one.
No, he was a good boxer.
I don't know about that one.
He went down the path of hanging out on the streets.
I don't know about Zab. You say he was good?
Yeah, he was good. Man, he was good when he first started. I was with
Zab, man, until he got his ass knocked out, man. When Zab got knocked out, that shit was comical, bro.
But I'm trying to tell you, the reason why he got knocked out was the same reason why Buster Douglas knocked out Mike Tyson. If you're slipping in your training and lacking in your macking, what I mean by lacking in your macking, if you the man in that boxing ring, you're supposed to stay the man in that boxing ring.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So he didn't stay the man in that boxing. Okay, I want to thank y'all for tuning in to Eric Leach Show and staying connected. We gonna be filming this on the regular, and we looking to give you good hot topics.
Great hot topics for sure, man.
Yes.
Hey, yo, man. Shout out to Ken Law, you know what I'm saying? Jay Money. Shout out to Georgia. Shout out to Brooklyn.
Shout out to everybody.